I don't think that there are many people that have not seen the news and have paid attention to what current research is showing us about concussions. Certainly, we are familiar with NFL players coming forward and talking about the hits that they have taken over periods of time and what impact that has had on their lives. We even see baseball has now talked about no collisions at home plate with the catcher. So they're starting to look at how they can make play a little bit safer without impacting the sports that we all love and that we all love to have our kids participate in, because we know what team building experiences can do for our kids. Research has shown us that when the student athlete and the parent are informed of the long-term consequences of a concussion, that they are less likely to return to play in an inappropriate situation. We're here about the concussion bill. I think everybody has been inundated with information about the current research on concussions and how debilitating they can be. So in essence, we're not talking with our kids about return to play. We're talking about the possibility of a life-altering injury.
Concussions and subconcussive blows can lead to chronic traumatic encephalopathy. This is a later life neurodegenerative disorder that has behavioral, mood, and cognitive components and can completely be a life-altering tragic situation.
That subconcussive hits add up and make long-lasting brain injuries. So limiting contact practice, I mean, when I was playing, we do 2 or 3 hours of full contact 3 days a week. That adds up, and by the end of the season, people are falling down left and right with injuries. Almost all my concussions came in the latter half of the season during high school, and you know, I think it's very important to limit those full contact practices and save the contact for the game.
This legislation would require youth sports to adopt similar policies to interscholastic programs. Additionally, Connecticut would begin tracking brain injuries so that it can identify patterns and risk factors, which will aid in establishing policies to reduce future exposure to brain injuries. I came to be involved with this issue because my son had 2 what I call life-changing concussions. And I had to see him suffer and parent through this, and I know what it means to not be educated about this issue and what the ramifications of that can be.
Because I know from my experience, if doctors and coaches and parents knew everything that they could about concussions, my symptoms would not have gone on for as long as they did, and the concussions I suffered wouldn't have been as serious. So I think as long as they know what they're doing, then concussions can hopefully slide off the radar.